What's up? Good morning. Good, beautiful morning. Today's so nice. Look at this. What's up? I woke up today. Yo, this Lululemon tag is right up my ass. I don't like it. What's up? I woke up early today. I don't know how, but I'm not necessarily upset.
What's up? $11,000 today.
These things are funny. These edits that we've been doing. It's just been super funny. I'm getting a kick out of this. You're getting more comfortable on the camera. Just like how these episodes are new to you, this whole concept is new to me. I think it's pretty cool though. I love doing this. I love getting to know people. Dude, these, I put on mouth tapes at night, and I don't know what it is, man. These mouth tapes are weird. Okay, now with that being said, let's go get ready for the day. You know how the game goes. I'm about to get basically dressed. Well, I'm already basically dressed, but gotta fix my hair. And then we're gonna go to the gym. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy for today. The dyno move is supposed to be this Friday. Or not move, the dyno construction, basically to start. So my contractor, I'm basically scheduled with him to go up on Friday. We're gonna go up, 2 separate cars, and he's going to basically get started on this, cutting the concrete so then we can place the dyno in there. I might go with him on Thursday, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, and then I might have him take measurements of this new dyno, because he did a dyno for me in another shop, and the dyno's too loose, so you gotta cut the concrete in like almost like a rectangle, right? So I'm trying to help you understand. It's like a rectangle shape. Now and then a piece of, just imagine like a block goes in there. So obviously your measurements have to be, plus minus like a 1/4 inch, if that, right? And last shop, we were sitting at about a few inches, maybe like this much on the length of that rectangle. So that's not necessarily what we want, because it leaves you open to a lot of things, such as liability, and I'll explain why. So if the car tires basically plop into that dyno, and the dyno scoots a little bit, it doesn't seem like a lot, right? But for some of the smog tests that we have to do, you're driving with some speed. It might not seem like much speed, but one jolt in that process, God forbid, whether that's for my shop or any of the other guys in this business, one jolt, those tires pop out. So it's not necessarily something that you want to risk, not even because of the money aspect. Like if a customer is standing there, God forbid, that's someone's wife, that's someone's sister, that's someone's mother, that's someone's father, husband, brother, you know what I mean? So that's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to risk it. I'd rather pay a little bit more, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to have him for 2 days instead of 1. I don't want to have him willy-nilly this shit, and we get some measurements off of wherever. So yeah, so that's basically what we're going to do. You're coming along, whether you like it or fucking not. What are you going to do? You're coming along now. What are you gonna do? Kidding. And then that's that. Now I gotta put my cologne on. I've never worn this shirt anywhere besides the bars. Can you read it? I'm feeling a lot better since yesterday, by the way. Thanks for asking. Asshole. You didn't ask. I'm doing a lot better, to be quite frank with you. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling amazing. Obviously still not at 100%, just quite yet. But definitely a lot better than yesterday. I definitely sweat a lot yesterday. Also, my bed is made. You can't catch me slipping, bro. I've told you this. I make my bed every single day. Small wins. You remember when we were talking about those small wins? That's a small win in my book. I woke up and I won just for a day. And anybody who says they're too busy to do this shit, wake up freaking 2 minutes earlier, bro. It makes no sense to me.
Oh, I'm too busy to make my bed.
Bro, wake up literally 2 minutes earlier. I don't like the way that this is actually structured. Once all this shit is moved on the side, you guys probably haven't seen, or actually I might have told you yesterday. So Martha was supposed to come yesterday. She didn't, so I ended up doing all of my stuff. So now there's really no need for Martha but I told Martha to come on Sunday, so I don't want to cancel on her. She is going to be sweet enough to take this stuff and give it to people that are in need of clothes in Mexico. Now, could I do that? I probably could go and give it to a Salvation Army. I don't want to, because they're gonna just turn around and just sell it, and I don't like that. Also, if you've never tried this hack, any sparkling water, doesn't have to be this. You guys know those electrolyte packets? The flavored ones that taste like medicine because it's flat now. But when it's not flat, you put those electrolyte packets in there, or those like liquid IV packets, right? And then when you put that in there, it kind of tastes like soda. So if you're on a diet or something and you want to kind of throw that on, you know, it's low-key kind of goated. I'm gonna have my morning banana, because my dad told me, he's like, Arn, you drink energy drinks, you know, you drink your pre-workout on an empty stomach, because I go to the gym fasted. So yeah, he was telling me, he's like, yeah, I used to drink coffee a lot. And my dad has like a scar on his stomach. Like he had a surgery on his stomach. He was telling me, he's like, at least eat a banana. You know what, you're kind of right. Thanks, Dad. I wish I could bring my dad so you guys could see him. Thing is, he doesn't speak English. My dad is a character in his own. I'm like looking for my view, dude. All these cars moving. Where are you guys going to? There's a freeway right there, and a main road that connects to the freeway right there. Oh, I guess there's another freeway down there too. There's a lot of people on Earth, man. I don't know, I'm just yapping now, bro. I'd rather not yap. I'll call you in the car. I'm about to go. Bye. Don't look to the sky no more, cause I got it on me. I got those smog shops on me, trust me, bro. If you own a smog shop, you won't for long. I can run up if you want. Bro, I artificially pump my serotonin. That's what I do. Whether that be saying stupid shit like this, or just dancing, doing my little thing. No one sees it. Well, you see it, but no one in society sees it. Do this kind of stuff for yourself in the morning. You know what I mean? It costs nothing. Maybe your Apple Music, or if you have Spotify, whatever, you know? Many, man. Wish that for me, yeah, I don't cry no more. Bro, Pop Smoke, this was one of the artists that I genuinely binged, and I'm sure a lot of you did too, man. It's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. That lifestyle, it definitely happens in that kind of lifestyle, which sucks, because he was a kid, man. He was young. The potential this kid had. I mean, may he rest in peace, man. I still love his music. I'm sure a lot of people do too. Now let's see, what are we gonna play? Are you feeling invincible? I don't know. I was genuinely thinking of getting a Maybach just for the song, and just pulling up in a Maybach with the song. Like imagine you're pulling up to like someone. All right, I'm about to pull up to the gym. I love you. Hit you up after. I gotta fucking hype myself up. Today I want to lift hard, because I didn't lift hard yesterday.
Cause I was like, yo, you know what, I'll be a whatever.
So I love you. I'll hit you up after the gym. I just want to let you see this. This is me, bro. This is me. I hype myself up. I give myself fake hype. You know what I'm saying? I love you. Okay? Bye. What's up? Just got done with the gym. Yo, if you don't go to the gym, let me tell you this. I don't go to the gym to be buff or whatever. I go to the gym because it gives me peace of mind. If you can't conquer this, you can't conquer anything. And I used to say this all the time. I used to be fat as f***, to be honest with you. Right? I really was. And I was depressed. I was pissed off. But I used to be, right? I used to be that dude that used to be fat as f*** and was embarrassed of like going out to the pool or going out to whatever or going out to here or there, right? Dude, understand, I was there too. It's not like you're the only one. I was yapping for like 20 minutes and I wasn't even recording. I'm a fucking dumbass. Whatever, bro. I'm gonna give you the gist of the conversation that I was saying. Basically, I was giving you a rundown of what I'm gonna do today. I got no student calls today, which is good. Students don't need me most of the time, which is good, right? I built a program in a way where it's honestly bulletproof. You don't necessarily need me. You could use me if you want me, but basically the gist of the stuff, I'm moving the dyno this Friday, or I'm getting construction done this Friday so we can move the dyno. I think I told you that earlier. which is fine. I gotta make some calls around some people, figure out the logistics for that. Now, with that being said, I also gotta sign some contracts, some operators agreements, shareholder agreements, whatever, which is fine. You know, my partners want that, then I do that. But, you know, I've had partners, I still have those partners, right? We don't have a contract and we've made millions. Millions. That, the corporation, which is 100% in my name, right, has made millions and we don't have a contract. Not even an operator's agreement, nothing. Basically, I wanna tie that into how that relays in business. One of my favorite movies of all time ever is Scarface. It's actually one of the wallpapers that I have on my phone. Scarface looking out. If you've watched Scarface, you know this scene where he's looking out into the distance. Scarface says a quote basically in his movie, and he says, in this world, I only have my word and my balls and I don't break it for anybody. That sticks with you, bro. Because the only thing realistically you have in business is your reputation. If that's a lesson for today, right? And I'm going on this topic because I'm signing some shareholders agreements, operators agreements. We got to figure out basically the entity structures and all of that stuff. But understand, in business, your most valuable lesson or your most valuable asset that you have is your reputation. So if you have a reputation for being a thief, a crook, that spreads like wildfire. The reason why people want to partner with me is not because of how talented I am in business, because quite frankly, I might not even be the most talented guy in my industry. And I know that for a fact, and I'm willing to accept that. But the people who partner with me know that I don't f them over. I'd rather die than have somebody tell me that guy's a thief. Let me take you to my partner, for example. Our corporation, that specific corporation is on track, I think, probably to gross probably $2.5 million. That corporation in particular, right? I have several entities, but that one in particular, probably $2.5 million. That gentleman and I do not have a single contract between him and I could f him over. The bank accounts are owned to me. I could go clear him out right now. He has all the safe keys. He could go hit the safes right now and I wouldn't even know. Why? Why would you do that? There's more opportunity in doing business clean and for the long term. I've made more money like that than I have ever seen anyone else make by being a stingy scumbag, a slime piece of shit. You understand? So if that's the business lesson for today, I want that, you know what? That is the business lesson for today. Your reputation costs more than anything you got in business. I don't care what it is. I don't care how rich you are. If somebody gets a drift, right? That this guy's a slime bag, or this guy's, you know, he's shady, or he's, you know, oh, he's people in the past. What's stopping him from doing that to you? Or what's stopping you from doing that to somebody else? You don't think people think about this shit, especially entrepreneurs. They're smarter than, you know, a lot of people make them out to seem. Remember that. Remember that. That's today's lesson of the day. Entrepreneur tip of the day. Your reputation has no price. Your reputation takes years to build and seconds to destroy. Seconds. Entrepreneur tip of the day. I'm about to go make my breakfast, my steak, and I'll call you in a bit. What's it called? We got a new shop. We're gonna be needing a sign pretty soon. I was just, you know, we just wanted to figure out all the logistics just to, you know, get the ball rolling. I wanted to make sure, you know, you have all the equipment and everything. I was wondering, is that something you could do? Yeah, it's a smog sign. I believe it was you and you guys were setting it up on the side. Do you remember? Same thing as that one, if that's possible. I can get you that information because I'm gonna be going there with our contractor because we're gonna be putting the dyno in. Same thing as last time. So I can get you all of the dimensions.
Send me the address so I can go check it. So you don't have to be there. So
if you want, I'll text you the address right now and then just text me. Please say hello to everyone for me, okay? All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. What a good guy. I love being nice to people. This is my dad. You can't hear this one.
A few moments later.
What's up, you cutie patootie? Cutie patooties? Cutie patootie. Yeah, I kind of want to go on a beach walk. I deserve a beach walk. A little bit out there. See what we got going on. My hair is looking a little sus. Dude, I don't even know. I don't know what shirt I'm gonna wear. Whatever, I guess I'll just wear that same shirt that I was. Ooh! I've been getting, like, comfortable, you know what I mean? All throughout the shit. Like, I like doing this kind of stuff, you know? Because I feel like now you are getting to know me. And I genuinely enjoy that. Like, I'd rather have that. I'm tired of people not knowing me. So you get to know me. Hopefully these videos bring you some happiness from the bottom of my heart. I know that there's a lot of stress in this world. I know a lot of people are stressed out about their stresses in this world, right? And if I can do something, I don't even know why I grabbed socks. And if I can do something to combat that, I'd be more than happy to do so. So I hope that brings some, light into your life. At least I try. Now I'm gonna go on a beach walk. All right, I'll see you in the car. So I'm just going on side quest today, Luke. Have you seen this shirt, by the way? By the way, these sandals, let me show you these sandals. You like the fit, bro? All right, babies. I'll follow back up with you when I'm at the beach, all right? Love you. So I went on my beach walk, nothing too crazy. It was relaxing. I got some sun, I got a tan. I have a gnarly tan. I don't know if I've showed you guys that. Sometimes you see the women, dude, and you're just like, how did God make you so freaking perfect, dude? How? Will I have the courage to talk to you? No. It's simple, dude. I'm scared to talk to women. Oh my God. I'm just kidding. But God, dude, some people, you're just so gorgeous, dude. To that girl that I just saw at this beach, I love you. You want to get married? Are you down? Like, cause I am. I'm just trolling. So yeah, I just got done with the beach walk. I'm getting the insurance for the shop. So that's what basically, I had a few phone calls with my insurance broker, cool dude, getting him to draft up the proposal because we can't start anything unless we have an insurance proposal in place. Kind of getting that done, at least he's getting that done. But he was telling me they basically justify him via zip code, so whatever that means. So he's gonna figure it out, he's smart enough, and oh my God. Dude, wow, oh my God. Sometimes, bro, just that dog in me, bro. You know what I mean? That is all I gotta say. My goodness, she was, oh my God. Whatever, dude. All right, kind of on a side quest right now. I'm just driving around. I don't really know this neighborhood too much. I've been to this neighborhood a decent amount of times. Ooh, Morgan Stanley Wealth Management. That's where, I have a JP Morgan guy. He's a wealth management dude, and he called me. He's like, hey, I'm getting promoted, whatever. He was telling me.
He's like, oh, I want you to put me in your consideration, whatever.
Cool dude, though. Maybe one day you guys will meet him too. Shit, I don't know how much I'm gonna open up to you guys. But from the way that it's looking right now, we're gonna be pretty close because you're following me everywhere I go. He's a cool dude. We'll see. Maybe I'll make more money with him. Or maybe have him make me more money. I don't know. What else is on the agenda? Nothing much. I gotta sign some operators agreements. I gotta tell my guys to put that in a DocuSign, and then me and the other party are gonna sign that and basically get the ball rolling from there. What am I doing tonight? I don't know, but the jacuzzi is already calling my name, and it's not even 3 p.m. I had a steak, and that's basically it. I haven't had anything else. After this little beach walk, I had a coffee too, so that was that. If you're not a coffee drinker or you drink your coffee with like milk or something, bro, trust me when I tell you this, just have a black coffee. Yeah, I know it sounds gross. I used to be one of those guys, vanilla ice latte, 3 pumps of, sugar-free vanilla syrup, whatever, yada, yada, 2% milk. But now, you just have black coffee, ice, light ice maybe, even if you want. You can't be a 27-year-old ordering a light vanilla latte. It just does not make sense. Like, how, you're a fruit cup, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, if you swing for the other team, which is cool, I got no problem with that, you know what I mean? But if you're a straight man ordering like anything else besides just a black coffee or iced coffee, I'll see you at the next Pride Fest. No, just play it. It's really good and it doesn't give you crashes. It doesn't hurt your stomach. It's just quick. But you're not gonna feel like shit. Your stomach isn't. You're not gonna feel bloated or whatever. And it gets you in the game. And I feel like that I have a more steady, like streamlined energy with that. And it's cheaper than all your little, fruit cup drinks. A frappe. You don't even know how to spell frappe in your ordering. You get the God, that shit pisses me off. Yo, look at this view, by the way. Oh, California isn't even that good. Dude, shut up. Look at that view. But the traffic, that's the only part that I don't like. Hold up, but look at the view. Look at this view. Look at that. I'm getting a call, so I'll call you back. What up? All right, I am back home. I gotta see what I'm gonna do. I gotta see what's on my to-do list. That's why having a to-do list, dear ladies and gentlemen, is so important. I'm gonna check my to-do list, see what I got going on, and then basically move on from there. So we're gonna see what's up, and we're gonna see how it's gonna go. Oh. Other than that, I went on the beach walk. It was pretty dope. Pretty quick though. I didn't really want to do too much. So other than that, what's up with you? I got to start seeing what we're doing here. One of my technicians left early today, which is kind of annoying. I got a lot of like, if someone wants to be an assistant, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to hire you. Somebody good, qualified, obviously not too much. Statement of your account. All right, so the rent for one of my smaller shops is here. I'll tell you guys. So base rent for this month is $1,500. Now you gotta factor in electricity. There's no water that we use, it's just electricity. And they're charging me $225, which gives us a grand total of $1,725. Not bad. That's that. Hello, please find your corporate documents here. Please sign them and keep them for your records. I only need the form 230. I already need to sign the first page. Okay, article, which one? So I gotta sign. Now let me sign that. Return it back to my accountant. I'm sorry about the background noise right now. I got an Air Force One flying over apparently. Can't even see him, dude. I wish I could. I think jets are so cool, to be honest with you. All right, date today is, have you guys seen that video? The guy's like, yeah, these chips are pretty spicy. And the guy's like, no, that's how I can handle spice. And then he's like, yeah, they're pretty spicy. Bro, some people on social media, man, I don't know how you guys get away with it. Holy crap. How do some of you guys not have lawsuits against you? I'm like shocked. I don't know, but I wish I could know. That's that. Now, let me download all of this. These are gonna be all of the new corporation paperwork that I need. Always keep all of your stuff like in order, you know what I mean? The last thing you want is for all of your like paperwork to be all over the place and you can't get it, and you know, it just becomes annoying. That's like the last thing you need. So now that that's done, I got like a Google Knowledge panel made about me, which is kind of cool. I gotta see what's going on with that. That's cool. Let me call this kid really quickly because I don't know why it's not working, dude. All right, I'll call you guys in a sec. I just wanted you to know that I'm back home. All right, so the guy that we hired for our company, he shot me a call. I unfortunately missed it, but I thought this would be a good opportunity for you guys to listen in. Let's see what's going on. I gotta first tell him, obviously everything's being recorded, so. Hey, how you doing? It's Arian.
Good, sir. How are you?
All right, good. Hey, I just wanna let you know, I'm recording right now for like a little YouTube series that I'm doing, so. But what's called, you said you had another candidate?
Yeah, I'm sending you over 15 years of experience, mechanic, looking to be SMART certified, further his career and looking for opportunity for growth.
Okay, so he doesn't have a SMART license yet, right?
He does not, no.
Okay, and then what's he asking for?
$25 an hour, W-2.
25 W-2. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to interview him. Does he sound like a straight shot?
Yeah, he sounds pretty legit, knows what he's looking for. Sounds like he's willing to roll up his sleeves, get his, not afraid to get his hands dirty, and he's not afraid to get certified.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Yeah, shoot it over, and then I'll shoot him a call. I'll see what's going on.
Sounds good.
All right, bye. So, that's not bad. See what's going on. Mechanics are, good mechanics are few and far between, to be honest with you. They're all typically, younger, and I hate saying this, but I don't like hiring too young of guys. Am I opposed to hiring younger guys? No. But, and by young, I mean like, I don't know, my age, bro. Like, I can't have kids that are the same age as me. It makes it a little tough, and it's not because they're bad candidates. It's just because it's a very awkward dynamic. I mean, sometimes, some of the older guys, it's a pretty weird ass dynamic too, which I don't necessarily like, but whatever. I mean, I guess we'll figure out, we'll see what's going on. We're gonna be doing that. Right now, I'm just kind of chilling, figuring out some other stuff. I signed some of the corporate paperwork that I was talking about. Now I gotta sign basically an operator's agreement between me and one of the students that we're partnering up on. And then basically figure this, dang it, I already freaking dented this chair. So that's basically it. I haven't really done much else today. Let me actually call this property manager lady. I have a property. Real estate's cool, bro, but real estate's just annoying, man. I don't know. I wish I wouldn't have bought these properties. Hi, good. Khaled, how's everything been?
Good. Who's speaking?
This is Aryan.
Oh, okay. Hi, Orion.
Yeah.
How are you?
I hope I'm not calling at a bad time.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I'm in middle of something, but it's okay.
Okay.
For the house, you told me that. Can you send me the address? You sent me already the address, right?
Yeah, I sent you the Zillow link for it right here.
The Zelle one. Okay, so you want me to go there, take pictures, and put it on the market for rent, right?
Yes, please, if you could.
Yeah, the house is ready.
If you can, please check that out. I haven't been to that property, to be honest with you, in like 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Can you spell your name, please?
Yes, you want me to text it to you?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Please. Text me.
All right.
And text me. Yeah. Already text me that. I know.
Yeah.
Just text me your name. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Sure.
Sounds good. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bro, real estate's cool, but fuck, man, like, there's a bunch of bullshit that I deal with for it, you know? I would have been a lot better off just spending that money elsewhere or in the stock market or something that's just less. Just something that's just a bit easier. That's just my personal opinion. If you're thinking about getting into real estate, I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, the returns are fine, but maybe I'm just used to easier businesses because the small business is just, it's too fucking easy. And that's probably what it is on my end. So I guess, you know, that could be your little lesson from me. Other than that, what are you up to? What have you been doing? I'm thinking about making something. I just don't know what to make. You want to know when you made it in business? I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's my thing. All right, let me go record this video. I love you, bye. I just posted yet another TikTok, which is kind of crazy. I'm going beast mode, boys. I wanted to thank you. It's because of this that I've been a little bit more, not as self-conscious, I should say, in front of that camera. So thanks for helping me out. I know you're there, like you're not like saying much, you know, but still, it's like you just being there. I don't know, do you want to see the behind the scenes of me shooting those videos or making those videos? I don't know, let me know. That'd be kind of cool, seeing what's up with that. So I realized, I was like, dang, my house smells like steak. Like, why? And then I realized I didn't wash my pan that I cook steak in. I was like, that makes sense. I haven't really done much. I got a buddy coming over in not too long. He's in the gym right now. So we're about to just kick it. That's basically it, nothing crazy. Probably gonna go to the jacuzzi. That's about it. That's really important, man. Just staying in your own environment. If you're happy in your own environment and you're satisfied and you're comfortable, you're satisfied, you feel protected, you feel good. That's like one of the best things for success. You'll realize why I'm saying that in the future. I don't feel comfortable enough talking about it yet, but it has to do with my previous environments and why I wasn't comfortable enough to do and or share a lot of the things that I am now. Some of my day ones now. Honestly, a few weeks ago was like living hell, to be honest with you. And, I don't necessarily share that stuff. I haven't, at least, with anyone besides like two or three like really close people in my life, like genuine day ones, My life was not very good prior to that because of a lot of things. When I am comfortable enough to tell you some of that stuff, I will. You'll be the first to know. But just for the time being, if your environment, for whatever reason, man, parents, family, people that just drag you down and the energy that, you spend trying to fix those people or trying to make those people understand, like, guys, don't do this. And they continue to do it and it's draining you, understand, put you first in every case. Because if you aren't okay, I was talking about the captain of the ship. If you aren't okay, if you can't conquer yourself, fix yourself and fix, some of the battles that, you might be struggling with, whatever it may be. I don't need to know your battles. You need to know your battles. If you cannot conquer those problems and you can't make peace with your wars, you really won't be able to do much in your life. So if you do have someone or something dragging you down, whether that be family or ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend or ex-whatever, sometimes friends drain you from that vital energy that you need in order to succeed. Cut them off, cut them off. Trust me when I tell you, like, you will be a lot happier when you do decide to cut those people off. You will be much, much happier when those people are gone. So, you know, maybe one day I'll open up. What did I do? I just made another TikTok. Thanks for being there through these, right? The reason why I'm so confident now to talk about that is because of you. Are we in love? Am I in love with you? Yo. Am I a little too comfortable with you now? Are you gonna start replacing my friends? You're gonna be like those girlfriends that like try to like take you away from like all your friends? I'm just kidding. Thank God I've never had like girl trouble. All of the girls that have been in my life, thank you, all of you guys. Like, you guys have been so cool. Everyone's been like normal, you know, and I wish the same for them. I genuinely don't wish them any bad either. You know, like, you know those people that just always have like relationship problems? It's like, dude, what the frick? I don't know, but I'm about to start vacuuming. I just vacuumed the whole house. Man, I can't tell you how rewarding that feels. Your house is clean, clean house, clean mind, clean energy. You pray too. Like, dude, poof. It is so important having a clean environment. You remember that one movie, Limitless? Remember when he took the pill or whatever? And don't take pills, but you remember when he took that like Limitless pill? The first thing he did was clean his house. The first thing he always did. Very, very important. A clean environment, a clean mind. You gotta just be as clean as possible. I don't care what kind of environment you're in. Whatever environment is yours, I don't care where you're at. If you're living in a hostel, fine. Let your bed be clean. Your bed, you know? You're living in a castle, your castle better be clean. You're a lot more likely to basically perform better and just be better overall. Execute better, perform better. I know that sounds kind of tacky. I cannot tell you, coming back home from an exhausting day, right? I mean, granted, today I was just making videos. I mean, videos take it out of you, but I cannot tell you, like, when I come home from when I'm starting a shop or something, and it's like, you gotta manage all these people, you gotta talk to them, you gotta see what's going on, you gotta be on top of it, yada, 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 yada. And then I come home and my house is pristine. Granted, I still have some stuff that I need to, you know, take care of. I gotta take my shoes to shoe cleaning, or I might even do it myself, you know, just stuff like that. And my shoe rack is coming and all of this stuff, like stuff that I get out of the way, and then you just never have to. Oh, I thought I got that fly. It's like, once you build that system for being organized and being on top of your game and just being good and clean and X, Y, and Z, man. Thankfully, my dad is an extremely organized man, like down to a T, man. The guy, he does not f around, my dad. In any of his stuff, like even in his businesses, pristine. Pristine, 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 pristine. Like, I can't emphasize that enough, how clean that gentleman is. So I took a thing from him, thing or two or 10. You know, always learn from those people, because they might know something that you don't. Be clean, man, be organized, stop being messy, stop it. Like, when I see dudes, a full grown ass dude, and their room is just messy, what? Like, you're not that busy. And if your room is clean and you are that busy, it's because you're f***ing loaded. Am I lying? Not really. Martha didn't come today or yesterday or whatever the day was, right? Yesterday. What did I do? I did all of the stuff Martha was gonna do, basically, besides mop, and I don't have a mop. Take that stuff into consideration, man. Take initiative for that kind of stuff. Clean your own shit. Fold your clothes. You have too many clothes? That's what I had. I have 5 trash bags full for Martha to take. Why? Because I don't want to deal with those clothes if I have to fold them and organize them and do all this BS with them. Kind of take initiative in your own hands sometimes. You know how satisfying it is when you do it? You know how accomplished you feel? And then you say, oh, I'm too tired after work. I get that. I mean, take some time after work, right? And organize your stuff. or before work. I mean, instead of going on this, right, and watching my videos only, get up and organize your life. Organize it. Make your stuff look better. I mean, you might not live in a super dope crib or whatever, but understand, even when I was living in a room in my friend's house, and my room was pristine, clean every morning. I woke up, it was like the barracks. I've never been in the military, but that's what I assume the military is like. And if they're doing it, especially the US military, and they're the best in the world. So if they're the best in the world, that means that they're organized. They have structure. They know what they're doing every single day, right? And one of the number one things you could do in your day, the first win, as I say this all the time, is your bed. So win. Start with a win every day. Even if it's as small as making your bed, that's a win. If it's a win in my book, I hope it's a win in yours too. I'm exhausted now, but I vacuumed everything. It's looking clean. I mean, there's still some stuff here and there, but can't really do much about it. I'm Middle Eastern, so I'm hairy and I shed. Werewolf. I don't know what the I'm saying, but yeah, man, stop being gross. I remember I used to live with like a group of guys, and man, I used to live with two guys. One of them's my partner, and the other one, dude, I can't get this fly. Yeah, I used to live with two dudes, my current business partner and a roommate. I used to hate living with those people. Or even prior to that, I used to live with 5 other dudes. It was like a satellite frat house. And that was horrible too, because everyone was dirty, And it's like dudes, when they're around other messy dudes, everyone kind of gives up. If you're a dude, you know what I'm talking about. Like when you're living with your boys or something, and like no one cleans, even if you are the organized one, you tell yourself, well, like, f them. Like, I'm not gonna clean. For what? To clean for them? What? I'm gonna break my back for them? At least that's how I used to think. So, and then there was like a point in time I reached when I moved to my downtown LA apartment. That was like the very nice crib, arguably nicer than this. It was bigger than this too. This one that I'm living in right now. And it's like, I would just clean just because I reached a conclusion. It's like, I have to clean for my own peace of mind. Because if you're a clean guy around like other messy people, it starts driving you insane. Like genuinely it does. If you're around messy people, remove yourself from that environment. Or like I would just go do like side quests. Or I joined this gym, and it's not a sponsor or anything. It was called Heimet. And it was like arguably the sickest gym I've ever been to in my life. It is the sickest gym I've ever been to in my life. So I don't know how much it is now. It was like 2 years ago. So that gym, I found a place where I could like take myself out of that environment. So then I would only come home when I needed to like just sleep, which sucks because that apartment was so sick, right? And that was around the time that I started Smocking, the actual like Instagram and everything. It was like, that's what's upsetting, So if you're in that environment, I mean, it sucks. I get that. Figure out a way to take yourself out of that, or figure out a way to improve that. Whether it's a cleaning lady, everybody has to agree to a cleaning lady or whatever, the fees or whatever. I remember my 2 roommates went on a trip. And they got back, and I was living by myself, right? Because they were gone on the trip. They asked me if I wanted to go. I was like, no, I don't feel like going. When they got back to the house, they looked at me, they're like, Aryan, you got a cleaning lady? What? Like, cleaning lady? For what? For some shit that I could do myself? And I was doing everything. I was cleaning. I was doing all the shit for me, like for no one else. And do it for you. Don't do it for anyone else. Do it for yourself. Be organized. Take pride in the space that you live in, When I have people that come over, like, wow, you're so organized for a guy.
So organized for a guy? What the f***?
Dudes used to go to f***ing war and clean their f***ing armor. You can't clean your own f***ing living space? And do it for you. Do it for the respect that you have for you. You throw on f***ing outfits that are super fly, you know what I mean? They're clean as f***. You have clean f***ing shoes, and you don't have a clean house? Or another thing that really pisses me off, you don't have a clean car? What? When people get in your car, they need to be like, whoa. I used to drive pieces of shit. I'm saying like 1997 fucking Honda Accords. I would take that bitch to a fucking one of those self-car wash things, lick the car clean. The paint was rusting, but the inside you could fucking eat off the floor. But now I don't wash the outside of my cars, right? Because I don't want it to be too flashy and like attract eyes or whatever, right? But the inside of my cars, clean, pristine condition. To the point where like girls sit in my car or dudes sit in my car, my friends sit in my car, they're like, wow. And then it makes other people not want to be messy in your environment. That's another thing. So if you're always pissed off at your friends coming over and like leaving a mess, it's because your place was a mess to begin with. Nobody leaves a mess in my house or my business or my car. And if they do, they know, they apologize. They're like, hey, they call me back, yo, I forgot my water bottle in your car. I'm so sorry. That's how it's supposed to be. What the you're gonna treat my shit like a pigsty? Don't think so. You're gonna treat your own pigsty like a pigsty. Even when you go to other people's houses, remember to clean your shit up. You be known for that. Lesson of the day. Order gives you power. It almost like gives them like, makes people like intimidated. Like, oh, this dude's a little too clean, pristine. So I like that. I like having my shit very, very clean. That's how I love my house. I love my everything, just everything. I'm about to probably do laundry again. I got some laundry. And my friend's about to probably come over in a bit. So I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know what's going on. This camera's dying, so I gotta charge it too. I don't know what this mic's at, but I gotta charge that too. I'll talk to you in a bit. That's enough of that before I get yet another noise complaint. With that being said, I do have my friends here. Plans changed. We're probably gonna go out to dinner and then meet up with some other friends. I just wanna let you guys know. You guys are the first people to know. Today wasn't too busy of a day. More social media stuff, more just contract signing, just regular bullshit stuff. Tomorrow, take measurements of the dyno so he has it in his files and to make sure everything goes smooth for Friday. Hopefully you'll come along. You have no fucking option. Kidding. You haven't seen my hair like this? All crazy. But this is what happens when I don't put any wax or pomade or any of that stuff. With that being said, that concludes today's episode of Day in the Life of an Entrepreneur. Hope you enjoyed it. Will you? So I'll see you guys tomorrow.